For a lot of WordPress developers, Bedrock isn't just something that's nice to have, it's a requirement for every WordPress project that they work on. It's what allows them to work with modern development practices. But hosting a Bedrock site isn't always straightforward. The Roots team offers Trellis to help you provision servers and deploy Bedrock to them. But most WordPress hosting companies don't offer a convenient way for you to host a Bedrock site. I love platforms like those, but it sucks to feel like an afterthought. That's why it's been my goal from day one to support Bedrock with Ymir. Not as a nice-to-have feature, but as an equal citizen on the platform. Here's how it works. We're going to start by creating a new Bedrock project. Once Composer is done pulling all the dependencies, we initialize the project with Ymir. You'll notice that it didn't ask you for a project type. The Ymir command line tool will try to detect a Bedrock project automatically when you initialize one, so there's nothing you have to do on your end. The first noticeable change with Bedrock is when I choose to install the Ymir plugin. With Bedrock, it'll install it using Composer. The rest of the changes are in the ymir.yaml file. If we open it up, you'll see that the project type is Bedrock. There's also a build step for Composer to install the dependencies of your project. You can add additional build steps there if you need to. Ymir will run these before it packages everything during deployment. So if you're using Sage or other tools, you can perform extra build steps for that as well. The rest of your Ymir experience is going to be the same as a WordPress project. All that you have to do is run the deploy command. Behind the scenes, Ymir will configure your AWS environment for use with Bedrock. For example, CloudFront is configured with the correct /wp prefix for admin URLs. The Ymir Lambda runtime will detect a Bedrock project and handle requests accordingly. You also don't have to worry about Bedrock-specific environment variables. They'll be added automatically for you. To me, Bedrock has always been about bridging WordPress and modern PHP. I even say that on their site. That's because if I'm going to use WordPress for a project, let me do so with the full power of the PHP community on my back. Let me do it with modern development tools. That's also what I want to do with Ymir. I wanted to offer a way for you to deploy, host, and scale WordPress projects on your own using AWS and serverless. So if you'd like to get updates, know when it goes into early access, just subscribe at ymirapp.com.